Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Luke Ness Monster. Today we do have a ton of Star Wars Black Series and Vintage Collection news to go over, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Real quick though, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to go down, hit that like button, and subscribe. It really helps me out on the channel a whole lot more than you guys actually know, and plus it helps you guys stay up to date on all things Star Wars The Black Series and TVC. So make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and on to the video. Real quick though, I do actually want to apologize. I'm losing my voice, so if I do sound really weird, it's because I am losing my voice, so I do apologize for that. But going into the first piece of news, pre-orders for the Black Series Gaming Greats Umbra Arc Trooper and 501st Jet Trooper have been getting ready to ship. GameStop have been sending out emails regarding both these things, saying that their orders are now in, I guess, the preparation phase, and that they'll be shipping shortly. This is actually before their expected release dates, which is awesome. Cannot wait to get these. I know this is be the first time that we'll be seeing the Umbra Arc Trooper, but the 501st Jet Trooper has been found in other countries besides the US for months now, and it's just amazing to finally start to get them in the US, but this should be the first time anybody is going to get their hands on the Umbra Arc Trooper, and I'm super excited for that one. Super hyped. Unfortunately, still no word on the Black Series Boss, which went up for pre-order before both of these figures. Still no word on when those will be released, but they are expected for beginning of April release date, so we will see. Who knows. The Black Series Wave 31 has actually been showing up in Disney Land in California and in Disney Springs in Orlando. Unfortunately, I was actually just at Disney World in Orlando, and I did go by Disney Springs, and they did not have these figures yet. I was about 2 days early, which is super unfortunate, but this is a photo from yesterday, and they are completely stocked with Fennec Shans. This really sucks for me. Like I said, I was just there 2 days ago, and they did not have any sign of these figures. But the real shame about figures right now, especially at Disney and Disney Springs, is that all they have is Landos. Every single store you went into that sold Black Series figures, they were fully stocked with Landos. I have to say, within maybe of the 6 or 7 stores that I went in that sold Landos, there was about 1,000 Black Series General Landos, which is a ton of Landos. So yeah, if you are looking for these figures at Disney Springs or at Disneyland in California, I will warn you, there is a lot of Landos. We do have some photos of the brand new Mandalorian Wave 2 for the Retro Collection, and I gotta say, some of them look really good, some of them don't look as good, but first up is the Boba Fett. He looks amazing. I think he definitely looks like the best one out of the wave so far. But yeah, he does look incredible. I think the paint apps are great, and it definitely screams retro Kenner vibes, but with the newer Boba Fett outfit, and I really love how that looks. Next up is Ahsoka, and she does lack paint. She doesn't really have a lot of paint at all, but she still looks good because the outfit doesn't really need a ton of paint. I think the retro style looks amazing here, and I think the live-action Ahsoka was portrayed very well in the classic Kenner style. I really like how this one turned out. Then last up is Bokuton. These are just the images we have so far, and Bokuton, I gotta say, definitely looks the worst of the wave. I have to say, I do not like how this figure came out at all. It's just the whole torso. There's zero paint at all, and the armor and the undersuit are the same color, and it just looks really bad. I love the blue shoulders and the blue helmet, but the chest armor and the undersuit they're two different colors, but on this figure they're the same color, and it really looks weird. It just looks unfinished and unpainted, and I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how this Bokuton came out. And then last up for the news today, we actually do have a ton of more news coming within the next few days. Like I said, I did mention this, but I was on vacation to Disney World, and I missed a week's worth of news, so I'm splitting up into a few days. So today is the first day, then of course we'll have tomorrow, and probably Saturday as well, just full of news videos. So stay tuned, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any news. But next up is the big Black Series news, and I'm super excited for this because it looks incredible. We actually do have 3 more Black Series comic book figures that have been rumored for the Black Series to be releasing in 2022, and I'm super excited about these figures. The first one in this wave, of course, was Black Chrysanthemum, and he did not come out to what he should have. I really am disappointed in this figure. But the next 3 in this wave have a lot of promise, and I am super excited for how these figures are going to come out. First up is Leia Skywalker, as I believe what the official name is. Obviously, she's not a Skywalker, but I believe that's just what she's called in the comic. And I'm excited for this outfit because this is the outfit that is mainly featured in Battlefront 2. and I'm a huge Battlefront 2 fan, so I'm excited to see how this figure really turns out and how accurate it is to Battlefront 2. I know it's not based off Battlefront 2, but I believe the Battlefront 2 outfit is based off this comic, and so I'm really excited to see how this comes out. I'm a huge Battlefront 2 fan, like I said, so I think this one might be one of the more popular Leias just because of that, but Leia always tends to pegworm sometimes, which is unfortunate, so I'm excited to see how this figure turns out. Yeah, I have high hopes for it. Next up is Redeemed Vader. Now this one I am so hyped for. It is basically just an all-white Vader, and I'm super excited for this. Like I said, I haven't really read any of these comics, but an all-white Vader is just super, super cool. I think it'll contrast super well with the all-black Vader we already have. We know and love him, and I think an all-white Vader is going to look great. Don't know what he would come with. Maybe a blue lightsaber. Like I said, I don't really know what the comic is or what he would have for accessories, but I'm excited for this figure. White Vader looks super cool, and I think that's just an easy repaint for the Black Series. Last up is probably the one I'm most excited for, and it is a Sergeant Creel, I believe. I could have pronounced that wrong, and I do apologize if I did. But it's basically a stormtrooper with a lightsaber, and that is the coolest thing ever. Yeah, really excited for this one. I think the biggest thing for this is they really need to make a new mold for this Stormtrooper. Obviously, his armor is not really like any of the other Stormtrooper armor we have, so I really do think they need to make a new mold for it. If they don't, it's really not the end of the world. I think I would love to see them do it on the new Stormtrooper body, just so it kind of fits in with the rest of the Stormtroopers we have. But if they wanted to make a new mold, I would not complain. The only thing I don't want them to do is to reuse the old Stormtrooper body, because that one just doesn't really work. But yeah, I love this guy. I want to see a brand new mold for the lightsaber as well. It's going to be really cool. Cannot wait, and really, really excited for this figure. So yeah, those are the 3 rumored comic book figures that are going to, I guess the additional 3 comic book figures that are rumored to release in 2022. Cannot wait for these. Comment down below what you guys think about these figures. And that's probably going to do it for the video, so go down, hit that like button, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.